I'm a Master Jedi Obi-Wan Metanis, and I have tutors in my third period Integrated 1 class. The tutors are great. I have them working in small groups with students that need their help. The students feel comfortable going to the tutors, asking for help, clarifying on instructions if they're doing stuff correctly, and also kind of double checking their answers as well. We're doing a bunch of little mini quizzes in class right now, and with the help of those tutors during the lessons, the kids are doing much better on the mini quizzes that they were earlier in the year before we had the tutors in our class.
So I'm Christy Worley, and this is biology, our freshman entry-level science class here at Wood Creek High School. And in my third period, I have quite a collection of second language learners, quite diverse actually. And I have 3 amazing tutors that come in regularly. Sometimes they're here 3 or 4 days a week actually, using their time, their expertise, and their kindness to help and push, gently really shove, some of our learners into a little bit more successful path than sometimes they might be when left alone. Not everything in science class is 3D and picture perfect, so when we have a whole bunch of words that seem like a regular person's word, our level 1 or 2 word that we would assume kids would know, these ELD kids don't necessarily know them. And so as a quick example, we had a unit on replication, DNA replication, of course you all remember that, and there were some words, sequencing, replication itself, that were just awkward words. So our tutors quickly crushed out a list with some pictures and some documents and some science definitions and non-science definitions fast, so the kids could actually use them as a reference. And then throughout our activity, there were enough peers, and this was kind of key, that each tutor could work with a group of 1 or 2 ELD students and other students at the team and kind of coach them into practicing some of this language, which is really key. They got to try and be able to speak it before they can write it, and we know we would prefer to read something real meaty with the proper language than just some random ideas. So they do a tremendous amount of work really lifting what kids are producing in biology.
Hi, I'm Lauren Brown, and I am an English teacher here at Wood Creek High School. And I've had the peer tutors come into my third period sophomore English class, and they've been spectacular. I have nothing but rave reviews to give to them. These students, these 2 girls who have been coming in, they've sat down and been able to give them more of the one-on-one and explain things even in a way that I can't, through a peer-to-peer, way. Academically, I do see more confidence, especially in the students who have been working with peer tutors, have been asking a lot more questions and asking a lot more questions in class. And I think that before, those students might have thought like, oh my gosh, I don't have a voice. And I think that these peer tutors have been able to, working in these small groups, and maybe the peer-to-peer communication has allowed them to kind of self-actualize and say, I do have a voice. And they express that voice now in class, which is great.